I moved to the Valley 20 years ago, and I was looking for a way to make a difference in the community, particularly with land conservation, because I had studied environmental issues in college. I had already been working in the field for 10 years. I had dedicated my life really to the conservation path, and yet I was really focused on global challenges, biodiversity loss, climate change, the big picture global environmental crisis. And I realized it's really hard to make a difference on a planetary scale. So I wanted to make a difference locally. There was so many people who suggested I contact Kestrel, so I started volunteering on the board and realized that the Valley really needed a professional, proactive land trust to do even more. And so we asked ourselves, what could we do if we added just a little bit more staff? And so I basically convinced them to hire me as a consultant part-time to begin with, and then I started as the executive director in 2006. Sustainability is in its core about sustaining life on Earth. And locally, that means that we are dependent upon the land that sustains us. So really looking at that connection between people and land is also how we measure our success. So it's the more acres the better, but the more people the better. The more places that people love will make a bigger difference in the Valley. Kestrel Land Trust is honored to receive the award from the Amherst Chamber of Commerce, and it means so much to us because it's recognition of 5 decades of our work in the Amherst area community, and it's very timely because it's our 50th anniversary. And so, when we think about land conservation, land doesn't save itself, people save land. And so this is recognition to the literally thousands of people who are involved with conservation throughout the Valley. I think for us, this is motivation to launch our next 50 years. And we're around for the long term. We're going to be here for 50 years or more. So we're thinking about the legacy for the future and how to make land conservation as relevant as possible to as many people as possible. What I love about the work of Kestrel Land Trust and land trusts in general around the country is the opportunity to go to a farm and enjoy the produce from that farm, knowing that it will always be able to produce vegetables for people in the future. It's about going to a forest that we've protected and knowing that that place will be there for wildlife and diversity, for carbon sequestration to address climate change, seeing a stream that will always be there flowing with water. So all of that is about perpetuity. It's forever. It's the lasting legacy that we can leave for the Valley. And so it's really just that tangible progress that gives me the motivation to move forward, and the people that we work with to make it happen.